we're going to see quite a few bangers coming out in June. So let's talk about what's coming out and in what order, what to expect, what you might be looking forward to is probably coming out in June. Starting with June 1st, we've got Silt. Now, this is a game that was showcased during the Indie World back in May. And so this is black and white. As you can see, it just certainly looks to be a bit like Limbo or Inside, but underwater. So if that strikes your fancy, that'll be out June 1st. Also, on June 1st is the Big Con Grift of the Year edition. Now, this is a game that originally came out on Xbox last year, and now here it is on the Switch. You're trying to pickpocket people, get money to save your video rental store, family run, and if that sounds interesting to you, check it out. Also, look at the colors, so bright and colorful. It looks so good on the OLED. Let's move along to the next game. We've moved on to June 2nd. June 2nd, we got Card Shark, which is a game that teaches you actual card tricks, cheats. I would say card cheats. Teaches you card cheats in this adventure game. You're going through the story while also learning actual cheats on how to win in card games. And these will apparently work in real life. There's a demo in the eShop right now if you want to go check it out. But yeah, it comes out June 2nd. June 2nd, we got Soldiers. Soldiers is a game that was pushed back quite a few times, but now it is coming to the Nintendo Switch June 2nd. Metroid like, Souls like, who knows? It's so many different likes, but June 2nd, Soldiers. The final game on June 2nd is Behind the Frame, The Finest Scenery. Now, this is a puzzle game that uses paint and art to tell a story, but also you got yourself a nice puzzle game in there. The game also makes use of the touch screen, so if you're playing in handheld mode, go ahead, start painting with that touch screen. And yeah, coming out June 2nd. Next up, June 9th, we got Demon Slayer, The Hinokami Chronicles. Was originally out on PlayStation, Xbox, and now the Switch version. Here it is. June 9th. Be sure to check it out if you're one of those Demon Slayer fans. June 10th, we got Metal Max Zeno Reborn. This is an tank action game where you're running around, driving around a wasteland, destroying bugs, insects, different tanks, all while building up your arsenal and getting other people to join you along the way. Single player only, but yes, action tank combat. Comes out June 10th. Be sure to check it out. Also on June 10th, we got Mario Strikers Battle League. Next Level Games is back at it again. Now, this time without Daisy. But they do have online leagues, like the name suggests. You're going to be able to play up to 8 players online and get your own league going, your own teams. And yeah, Mario Strikers Battle League will be out on June 10th. June 17th, we've got Omori. Now, this was a game that came out on PC last year, and now it is coming to the Nintendo Switch. It was on the Indie World, but only in Japan, and they gave a release date of June 17th. So, if nothing else, it's at least releasing in Japan on June 17th. but the release date is June 17th as of right now. They did say it will come out in June everywhere, but so far Japan's the only place they actually gave the date of the 17th. But yes, this is a RPG inspired by Earthbound, or definitely Earthbound. All right, well, there it is. Omori. This is a game that I know a lot of people are waiting for, so let's move on to the next game. So not only is Fall Guys coming out June 21st, but it's going free to play. At the same time, it's coming to Nintendo Switch, Xbox. So June 21st, Fall Guys, it'll be free to play. They'll have season passes, they'll have cross-play, cross-progression. It's all going to happen June 21st. It's a game we've been waiting for that's been announced for almost a whole year at this point. But yeah, here it is, June 21st, Fall Guys. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be playing this one. Next up, June 24th, Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes coming to the Nintendo Switch, keeping that amiibo dream alive with amiibo support. This is coming off the tail, the coming off the heels, I suppose you could say, of Hyrule Warriors, the Age of Calamity. Now, this is the next game. This takes place in the Three Houses universe, I guess we could say. But yes, it is Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. It is definitely a Muso game, so if that's not your thing, maybe this game isn't for you. But June 24th, if it is for you, go ahead and check it out. We're getting there. We're getting close to the end of June. June is packed. Not to mention, we haven't even gotten to all the games that could shadow drop, be announced during any of the Summer Games Fests. Anyway, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak comes out June 30th. So, if you've already got Monster Hunter Rise and you are hankering for more, go ahead and pick up Sunbreak. It is coming out June 30th. More Monster Hunter, more monsters, more weapons, more armor, just more of everything. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, June 30th. Check it out. Here we did. We did it. We made it to the last game of the month. June 30th. The Cuphead, the delicious last course. So this was announced back in December that it was coming June 30th to the Nintendo Switch, along with everything else. But hopefully it actually keeps the date of June 30th. We haven't heard anything about it getting pushed back. So as of right now, June 30th, 2022. And that's it. We did it.